Hello guys, in this video I'll be solving this quadratic expression. Four quadratic expressions. We have the first one, 12x squared y squared minus 11xy minus 1, and down to number 4. Then the last one is to solve the quadratic equation that is 63x squared equal to 49 plus 14x. So for those of you that are not subscribed to my channel, I'm saying please click on that subscription button for you to get great content like this and more. So let's jump right into it. Now the first question here, what I'm doing here is a trick. I'm not solving the normal the way it is solved in the classroom or the way other people know how to solve it. No, what I'm doing here is just a basic trick. So the first question is 12x squared y squared minus 11xy minus 1. So now, these are the few questions we'll ask ourselves. What are the factors of this? And what is the factor of this? All right. So the factor of this particular number, 12xy, is just basically we have xy and we have 12xy. These are the factors. Now, the factors of this particular number, the factor of this number here. Factor of this minus 1 is minus 1 multiplied by what? 1. So minus 1 multiplied by 1 gives us exactly minus 1. So basically, the factorization is, we open a bracket, we put this x minus y and minus 1 in a bracket. X minus xy, sorry, and minus 1 in a bracket. And the second bracket we have what? 12xy. And now this particular one is plus. So we have plus 1, close the bracket. And that's all. That's all. So this is what I do. Like, you just check to see if what you did is accurate or correct. All right. So what do? We write what we have here. We have xy minus 1, close the bracket. We have open bracket, 12xy plus 1. Beautiful. So now we multiply xy by what? 12xy. That's xy multiplied by 12xy gives us 12x squared and y squared. That's nice. Again, we multiply xy multiplied by what? 1. Now xy multiplied by 1 gives us what? Now there's a plus here, so we have plus xy. Now we're done with this, so this multiplies this one. That's minus 1 multiplied by what? 12xy. So we have minus 12xy. And again, minus 1 multiplied by plus 1. And this gives us minus 1. Now, minus times plus gives us minus. So that's it. So now this is basically equal to 12xy, 12x squared y squared. Now, the middle here is this is 12xy. So that means we have like xy in 12 places. So if you take 1 out of it, we have 11 of them. So this is smaller than this. So this gives us a negative sign. This is minus 11xy and minus 1. So you can see that what we did here is 100% correct. 100% correct. So this is the trick for the first particular question here. I'll clean the board now. We'll move to the next. Now, question number 2. Question number 2 is basically 3h squared plus 7hk plus 2k squared. All right. So again, what are the two numbers you multiply to get this? And what two numbers do you multiply to get this one? As simple as that. Now, ignore the middle term. Just ignore the middle. Whatever you're doing, you're going to get the middle term. So just ignore that one. So we have, at this stage here, we have, we have H and 3H. Now here we have 2K and K. All right. So open a bracket, put this term, this first H first, and this 2K. So we have plus 2K, close the bracket. Close the bracket. I think I like this. Open a bracket. Wait, open a bracket. Nice and beautiful. All right. And the other term, this particular term, right, is 3H, and this term plus K, close bracket. So this is it. Awesome. I love this. I love this trick. Okay, so what do? We just check to confirm if what we did is correct. So how do we check? We just multiply this term by this term, and this gives us what? 3H squared. That is H multiplied by 3H gives us 3H squared. Plus, you can see they are all in the question. We have all the signs are just addition, so there's no need of stressing ourselves. So H multiplied by 3H gives us 3H squared. Now H again multiplied by K gives us KH. Also H multiplied by 2K multiplied by 3H gives us 6KH. And 2K multiplied by 2K gives us what? Plus 2K squared. So looking at the middle here, we have KH, and 6KH gives us 7KH. So you can see we have exactly what the questions asked. So this is basically simple. So you just need to get the factors of the first term, get the factors of the last term, and you put the factors in separate brackets, and you're done. I think I love this. I love this. I do love this. So nice. Question number 3. Question number 3 is 3m square n minus 30 mn plus 75n. Now, looking at this particular question, we have 3 here, we have 30 here, we have 75 here. There's something common between all these numbers, all right? 3 is common between all the numbers. There's 3 here. This is like 3 times 10, and this is like 3 times 25. So what we're going to do here is to factor out 3. That's just the first thing we're going to do. So I'll put a square bracket and put 3 out. So 3 is out of these parts, and we have m square n minus. Now 3 times 10 gives us 30. So if 3 is out of there, we have 10 mn plus, again, 3 times 25 gives us 75. So if 3 is out of there, we have 25. So this is what we work with. So working with this now, the factors here are just basically, I'll write it like this. Now the factors here are just m and mn. Okay, so the factors here are basically 5 and 5n and 5n, right? Now the addition here tells us that the both factors are negative. The both factors are negative. That's what the addition tells, right? So that minus 5 multiplied by minus 5 gives us positive 25. So let's put this together. So we have a bracket. The first term here is what? M. And this term is what? Minus. So we have minus 5. Close the bracket. We open the bracket. We have this term, which is what? Mn. And we have this minus 5n. We close the bracket. Now put this in a square bracket, not forgetting what we have outside here, that's 3, and that's all. So if you open this bracket, you have exactly mn and minus 10, then plus 25. So this is how to go about this particular question. Oh, it's all right. So clean this and we move to the next. So number 4 question, number 4 is 3p squared plus 7pqr plus, this is plus, we have 2q. Why am I writing p? 2q squared and r squared. Nice. So what are the factors here? What are the two numbers you multiply to get this? So we have p and 3p. Now coming to this, we have, what do we have here? We have what? What are the factors here? The factors here are 2qr and qr. Now it's like this because we have q times q gives us q squared, r times r also gives us r squared. So let's put them together in the bracket. So we have p first and 2qr as plus 2qr. Now, the most beautiful thing about this question is the fact that they are all positive, so it makes the work very easy for us without stress. Beautiful bracket, and we have the next, that is what? 3p and this part plus qr. Close the bracket, and we're done. So if you want to check this, you can just multiply this by this. That's p multiplied by 3p gives us what? 3p squared. Again, p multiplied by qr gives us what? pqr, right? Then 2qr multiplied by 3p gives us 6pqr. So if you put them together, you have 7pqr. And the last term, which is 2qr multiplied by qr gives us what? 2q squared r squared. So that's it. And that is that about our question. So, all right. So the last question says solve. So we're solving 63x squared equal to 49 plus 14x. So let's understand this. This is the first term of the quadratic equation. This is the constant term or the last term. It's not supposed to be here. And this is the middle term. The question is just tweaked in a way that we're supposed to rearrange first before solving. So let's rearrange this. So we have the first term is 63x squared. The next is the middle term, which is this. So we move, now it's positive here. So if I move it to this part, it becomes negative. So minus 14x. Beautiful. Then if this also joins them, we have minus 49 and is equal to 0. So this looks exactly like a quadratic equation. All right. So what do we do? What are the two numbers you multiply to get this? And the two numbers you multiply to get this, including your sign. You can see we have negative sign here. So this we have a 7x times 9x. And for this, we have minus 7 times 7. All right, so open a bracket, and we have 7x minus 7, close the bracket, open the bracket. We have 9x plus 7, close the bracket, equal to 0. All right, so 7 times 9 gives us 63. 7 times 7 gives us 49. Minus 7 times 9 gives us minus 63. So 49 minus 63 is 14. So all right, so for a solution to quadratic equation, when you get to this particular point, what you're going to do is just to say the first bracket is equal to 0 and the second bracket, or the second bracket is equal to 0. So we have either the first bracket. The first bracket is 7x minus 7 equals 0. Or we have the second bracket, which is 9x plus 7 equals 0. So let's deal with the first one. So the first part is 7x is equal to, now if this 7 crosses to meet 0, it becomes plus 7. So I'm going to write it like this. And you divide both sides by 7, divide by 7. This goes, and this goes. So you have x to be equal to what? 1 there. Now for this part, we have 9x equal to what? Minus 7. So divide both sides by what? 9. Divide by 9. This goes, this goes. So we have x is equal to minus 7 over 9. So these are the values of x. It's called the root of the equation. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.